Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at sulfur and its compound. Sulfur is the second member of the group 6 in the periodic table of elements. Unlike the first member oxygen, which is a gas, sulfur is a solid. It is a yellow non-metallic, naturally occurring element, found mainly in the upper surface of the earth, in Sicily, and deep in the earth in the USA. It has a relatively low melting point of 387 Kelvin or 114 degrees Celsius and is practically insoluble in water. This would suggest that sulfur is a covalent element. Now let's look at the allotropes of sulfur. Allotropes are just different forms in which sulfur can exist due to its structure. Solid sulfur can exist in three allotropic states, and those are rhombic sulfur, monoclinic sulfur, and amorphous sulfur. So let's look at the first one, rhombic sulfur. This is the most stable allotrope at temperature below 96 degrees Celsius. It can be prepared by dissolving powdered raw sulfur in carbon 4 sulfide and allowing the solvent to evaporate slowly. The preparation should be done in a fume cupboard because carbon 4 sulfide is poisonous and highly flammable. It should be highly flammable. Now, monoclinic sulfur. This is the stable form of sulfur above 96 degrees Celsius and produced if sulfur crystallizes above 96 degrees Celsius. It is prepared by cooling molten sulfur. Heat some powdered sulfur in a crucible till it melts. Add more sulfur and continue heating and stirring at the same time. Repeat this process until the crucible is almost filled with molten sulfur. Now let's look at amorphous sulfur. These ones are crystals, but this is amorphous. Amorphous sulfur can be prepared in several ways. One method is by saturating hydrogen sulfide with distilled water and then exposing the sulfur to air. Sulfur will be deposited as an almost white powder known as amorphous sulfur. It is also prepared by the action of dilute hydrochloric acid on triazo nitrates on triazo thiosulfate 6 solution. Now let's look at the properties of sulfur, the physical properties. Sulfur has a melting point of 115 degrees Celsius and a boiling point of 444 degrees Celsius. Sulfur is soluble in organic solvents such as benzene, toluene. It is also soluble in carbon 4 sulfide, but insoluble in water. Sulfur is a bad conductor of heat and electricity. Sulfur is brittle. Let's look at the chemical properties of sulfur. Reaction with air or oxygen. Sulfur burns in air or oxygen with a blue flame to produce sulfur 4 oxide gas, which is acidic to litmus. With metals, sulfur reacts with most metals to form sulfides, and some of these reactions are vigorous. Reactive metals like sodium and potassium may even react with sulfur without heating. Sulfur combines directly with metals Iron and sulfur mixture, when heated, produces iron 2 sulfide. The same thing applies to a heated mixture of copper and sulfur, which produces copper 1 sulfide. Reaction with oxidizing agents. Sulfur is readily oxidized on warming with concentrated tetraoxosulfate 6 acid to form sulfur 4 oxide. The acid is reduced to sulfur 4 oxide. If warmed with triazonitrate 5 acid using bromine as catalyst, sulfur is oxidized to tetraoxosulfate 6 acid. Now let's look at the uses of sulfur. Sulfur is used in the manufacture of tetraoxosulfate 6 acid. It is also used in the production of chemicals such as carbon 4 sulfide and calcium hydrogen triazosulfate 4. Sulfur is used to manufacture the bleaching agents used in pulp and paper industry. It is used as sulfide in the manufacture of matches, fireworks, and gunpowder. Sulfur acts both as an insecticide and as a fungicide. It is used for the manufacture of drugs. Many modern drugs contain sulfur, such as M&B, which prevents pneumonia, antibiotics, e.g. sulfathiazole, and sulfur ointment for curing skin diseases. For the vulcanization of rubber, a process which converts the soft pliable rubber into hard tough substance from which motor tires and similar products are made. So sulfur is that element that is used for vulcanization, an application used in repairing our motor car tires. Now let's look at the preparation of some of the compounds of sulfur, like sulfur 4 oxide. The steps are: hold a moist potassium heptaoxodichromate 6 pepper. A solution of sodium chloride is left in the flask and the pepper changes from orange to green, showing the reducing property. Laboratory preparation of sulfur 4 oxide. Another laboratory method of preparing sulfur 4 oxide gas is by heating concentrated tetraoxosulfate 6 acid with copper. This is more hazardous as the gas is evolved with effervescence. Reaction with alkalis. As an acid, the gas sulfur 4 oxide reacts with aqueous sodium hydroxide to form an acid salt called sodium hydrogen triazosulfate 4, or the normal salt sodium triazosulfate 4. The acid salt is formed when excess sulfur 4 oxide is used. Triazosulfate 4 acid. Triazosulfate 4 acid is a diabasic acid which forms 2 sodium salts with sodium hydroxide. When a limited amount of sodium hydroxide is used, the acid salt sodium hydrogen triazosulfate 4 is produced. Commercial preparation by contact process. Tetraoxosulfate 6 acid is prepared commercially by the contact process. sulfur is first burnt in air to produce sulfur 4 oxide. This sulfur 4 oxide can also be produced by roasting iron pyrites, that is FeS2. If the sulfur 4 oxide is prepared from pyrites, it is purified. Purification is by removing any substances such as arsenic, which would poison the catalyst in the next stage. Sulfur 4 oxide is mixed with air, dried, and passed over heated vanadium 5 oxide. This is 2. As catalyst to a temperature of 450 degrees Celsius. Vanadium 5 oxide is used instead of platinized asbestos as catalyst because it is not easily poisoned. The sulfur 4 oxide reacts with oxygen from the air to produce sulfur 6 oxide. As a typical strong diabasic acid, dilute tetraoxosulfate 6 acid is strong and diabasic. The properties are: it turns blue litmus red, it reacts with alkalis and bases to form salts and water, it reacts with more electropositive metals to liberate hydrogen, it reacts with triazocarbonate 4 to liberate carbon 4 oxide. As an oxidizing agent, hot concentrated tetraoxosulfate 6 acid is a strong oxidizing agent. It oxidizes many elements, both metals and nonmetals, to their oxides and is itself reduced to sulfur 4 oxide. Uses of concentrated tetraoxosulfate 6 acid. Tetraoxosulfate 6 acid is used in the manufacture of paints and pigments. It is used in making cellulose film, natural and artificial fabrics, as well as plastics. It is used as an electrolyte in car batteries and accumulators. It is also used in the manufacture of fertilizer. It is used to clean or pickle metals before electroplating or enameling. It is also used in the production of tetraoxosulfate 4 salts. The acid is used to manufacture rayon, which is an artificial silk, detergents, and car batteries. It is used in removing impurities from crude oil. Test for tetraoxosulfate 4 acid. All tetraoxosulfate 6 in solution yield a white precipitate of barium tetraoxosulfate 6, which is insoluble in hydrochloric acid on addition of barium chloride. The purpose of hydrochloric acid is to dissolve any barium triazosulfate 4 or barium triazocarbonate 4, which might also form but which reacts with the acid and is dissolved by it. Hydrogen sulfide is a naturally occurring gas produced by decaying animal and vegetable substances, especially those of high protein content. Hydrogen sulfide is also released into the atmosphere during the combustion of coal. Laboratory preparation of hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide is prepared in the laboratory by the action of dilute acid on iron 2 sulfide. The preparation should be carried out in fume cupboard because hydrogen sulfide is poisonous. Method: put some iron 2 sulfide chips in a flat bottom flask and cover with water and set the apparatus. Add some concentrated hydrochloric acid through a Thistle funnel. The gas is collected over warm water in order to dissolve traces of hydrogen chloride gas. Collect the pure dry gas by first passing it through water and then through a U-tube containing fused calcium chloride to dry the gas. Collect by downward delivery as the gas is denser than air. Physical properties of hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide is a colorless gas with characteristic offensive odor of rotten egg. It is denser than air. It is fairly soluble in water at room temperature. It is very poisonous. It burns with a pale blue flame. Chemical properties. Hydrogen sulfide as a reducing agent. Hydrogen sulfide is a powerful reducing agent. During the redox reaction, hydrogen sulfide is usually oxidized to sulfur, while the electrons released in the process are accepted by the oxidizing agent. Test for hydrogen sulfide. A gas with a repulsive smell like that of rotten eggs is probably hydrogen sulfide. Confirm this by doing the following test. With lead 2 triosonitrate 5, musting a piece of filter paper with lead 2 triosonitrate 5 solution and drop it in a gas jar of the unknown gas. If the gas is hydrogen sulfide, the paper turns black due to the formation of black lead 2 sulfide. Lead 2 ethanoate 2 gives the same reaction. So that's where we're going to end for a very detailed straight to curriculum course outline for JAMB and WAEC for sulfur and its compounds. Please, if you like this, hit the subscribe button by this side of the screen. If you have any question, drop it on the comment section. Like and share our videos so that your friends can see them. Thank you and God bless you.